Hi, I'm Carl Stover, co-inventor of the Levelizer Kegavator. I want to go over some features today that would help you as you're using your product and make sure that you use it safely. Today we want to locate the shelf. The shelf is designed to be able to move freely up and down as you would like to place it anywhere that you want. We've had some indicators where we go over and we locate to get to the exact shelf height. In this case, we're going to a bar. Once we've got it in place, we've located it, we want to lock it. So we simply take our magnetic lock and turn it on. Once the magnetic lock is in place, we lower the shelf. That is done right here through this simple spring-loaded latch. As you unlatch it, you bring it down. You can easily now slide a keg out safely onto the lowered shelf. Once the shelf is lowered out, the lock needs to be let off because right now it's going to stay in place. As we turn the lock off by just simply rotating, it'll pretty much stay up very slightly. You can manipulate the keg anywhere you want it to go. Interesting feature. As I take this keg off, you would think that it's going to shoot up like a slingshot. The interesting thing is that when we take the keg off, it's a constant force spring. It's not locked. It can move anywhere we want it to. It's not going to go anywhere. After you're done, I suggest that the operator take the keg shelf, locate it between the top two shelves, and turn it on. The purpose of that is the higher the center of gravity, the kegs, if the truck was in an accident, this bar would maintain the kegs in place. That's our plan in case of an emergency or a car comes out in front of you and God forbid you'd have to make a sudden turn to keep the kegs from falling out. One of the things I'd like to point out, we have the second shelf and the fourth shelf is empty. The Levelizer Kegavator allows complete selectivity at any time. There's no shuffling of kegs, which means less work for the driver. When we're looking at the keg, the Kegavator, the purpose of the magnet lock keeps it in place. These constant force springs, there's a 2-inch height that allows for pressure to be put on this brake pad. When we lower the shelf, the brake pad is what's really doing most of the work. The more weight you put on this, the tighter it gets, if you'll notice. And so it's not going to go anywhere, and it's very, very safe. The other thing you want to do is you're bringing the keg down, make sure you stand away from it so that if you accidentally knock the keg off, it's not going to hit you or hurt you. That's the basic operations of the Levelizer Kegavator. It's primarily just used to unload. It's self-contained. I want to also make sure that you understand that we want you to have years of safe, reliable usage.